I thought it would have looked nicer if we just left it to people's imaginations. Oh no, are they really gonna? Are they really gonna? Yes, dear viewers, we are going to escape or die trying.
And you see, this reminds me of that time my dad said he was going to go get some cigarettes. There's at least 7 windows between you and me.
I heard there's a military base just south of here.
All right, let's move. Everyone stay together.
There, that's some real art on the walls.
Oh, I forgot to get my spray ready.
That's too bad, because we're going. Or at least
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going.
Yeah. Also, hey, Friv, get a good shot of this house once we're not being attacked.
Okay. Why? Is it because it's pretty? Is it? Oh.
No, it's just an extremely source-looking environment.
I think maybe something loaded slightly wrong on my end. Oh well.
Are the windows pitch white for your end?
Yes.
Yeah, no, they just
Except
look
for
like
the
that.
door on the far left, which is pitch black.
Yeah, they look like that.
Okay.
There's a little configuration thing in the source engine that tells you how far away the player is allowed to see into, or from how far away the player is allowed to see into an environment or into a room. And I guess the map maker figured that there's not much point in rendering the inside of that from far away, because people are probably just going to leave as soon as they can.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to come out and say it now that we all recommend this campaign. It's also great
Yes.
for versus.
Yes.
But
One of
for
my
our
favorites.
first complaint, there's a flashing light in a car here, and it's not alarmed. And that's
Oh, yeah.
really confusing.
And that's basically our only complaint.
Only major one.
Yeah, the reason why we're being a little more lackadaisical with the recommendation is because we already recorded this campaign, except Friv, like an idiot, expected modern technology to work after he'd unplugged stuff, and all of his audio was lost.
Well, no, that's not why I was doing that, but thanks. Now
Close
they're gonna know that every single joke I tell you guys and that you laugh at, I already told it at least once before, and you're just pretending to laugh.
How is that any different from usual?
Francis!
It really sucks because this was going to be a good episode, though.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
Yeah, now it's gonna be a bad episode. Now all 0 over subscribers are going to watch this terrible episode, and they're gonna downvote it. And
Oh,
nobody's
no.
gonna know
Did
that
we-
they downvoted it because they removed downvote from YouTube.
Only for small
Did we
creators
drop
like the
from
US
2 to
government.
0?
I'm genuinely upset that I can never make something, I don't know, just 2 years down the road and beg everybody who watches it to downvote it and see a really big number for funny haha.
Yeah.
Because they removed the funny haha dislike number.
I'm going to heal and take this defib. Normally on Versus, that'd be a terrible idea, because that house is basically just a death trap.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck out of there as quick as possible.
One of the things we discovered recently is that there's actually a death charge potential at the bottom of this cliff.
Yes, although nobody's lined it up yet.
Nobody's lined it up yet, but one of us is going to get it. If we happen to get it on record before this goes up, I'm using it.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Normally we just go inside of this room right here and then we all get for, 30 minutes. We don't die, we just take a damage for 30 minutes.
I'll take this melee weapon, and I'm going to take the alternate route through here. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, oh, built.
Speaking of alternate routes, we got alternate weapons. Now, if only...
If only what?
Sorry, just a bunch of specials showed up. I think I was gonna say if only there was a witch or something like that. That would be very, very funny.
Oh my gosh.
Fire in this game still makes me mad from time to time.
Yeah.
The way that it's shrinking, you can still walk in and take damage, the way that it expands. Not all at once, it kind of expands to a point, and then it waits a second and it expands some more.
Yeah.
Or at least it feels that way. It looks and feels that way.
Look out!
It's always upsetting in its own strange fashion.
True. Okay.
Oh, nice, cool.
Also, a neat little level
there?
detail. Maybe not neat, but there are two things in here. The first is that this light bulb is very, very low. It's like at eye level. I don't know who built that.
Oh, God damn it.
The second is that this doorway is boarded up. It's bricked up. Oh my god.
Oh no, now she's gonna come for me because I lit fire.
Oh no.
No, please kill her. Oh, I guess you got in her way. Thanks.
I wasn't trying to.
Thank you,
I was
thank you,
going to
thank you,
say-
thank you, thank you, thank you.
This doorway's bricked up, which is a very organic, natural looking thing. Like, this makes it feel like a real environment, because I've seen a lot of, that's the kind of thing that would happen in a place like this.
Shame about the light bulb.
Are you
Yes.
joking or are you serious?
I'm being serious.
Okay.
Like, it looks like this building was old and lived in, and then they had to brick up a doorway for some reason.
Sure, it's Tom and Jerry as fuck, but trust me, yeah.
Have you not seen a lot of old buildings with bricked up doorways and windows?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I've never seen it happen at some grain mill in the middle of the train yard.
Reloading.
Well, it's built into the side of a mountain, maybe. Well, it is built into the side of a mountain, so maybe that used to
Perhaps
lead
even
somewhere.
multiple mountains.
Could be.
Speaking of, old things getting boarded up and put away, they fucking banned the chocolate taco. The chocolate taco is being discontinued.
The fuck?
They are discontinuing the Choco Taco. This would not have
Why?
happened if you voted for Trump instead of Biden. This is 100% Biden's fault, I swear to God. Trump would have executed
I
you
didn't
for
see-
banning the Choco
I didn't-
Taco.
Watch out! Watch out!
Look out!
I don't know.
This is Biden's America.
This is one of the greatest strategies of the fallen of a great nation.
Oh man, that's great.
Oh no, you're right, that one is fantastic. There's a reason why Fahrenheit is good.
Yes, Fahrenheit is perfect for everyday temperature measurements.
No, it's oh my god.
No, it is, because you see, anything beneath 0 is
Oh,
uncomfortable.
shit.
Anything above 100 is, oh no.
Oh no, I feel like that was a bad thing.
Okay. It's a brisk start to this campaign in the second chapter. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Oh, hey, Fred, come over here.
No, you're right, we actually have never seen a tank happen right at the safe room.
Yeah, that's first for me. I just want them to see this area and why I
Oh,
like
yeah.
it so much for versus.
Yeah, this is neat, that just this area directly in front of the train cart is that deep.
And it's fucking great if you can
Falling
get
into
someone
it
with a
can actually be
jockey
a
or a
problem as a
smoker.
survivor, but then they can still just drag you underneath the safe room itself.
Yeah. And it's kind of hard to actually spawn under there because of the fact that the survivors are above you.
Right, but it's also the sort of thing that it's technically safe if it wasn't for spitters
Yeah.
and I guess chargers. It's one of those things where the Left 4 Dead 2 Special Infector were designed to make areas like that less safe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, dude.
Sure. Really
What?
liking the adrenaline today.
Man, I gotta shoot up. I just keep taking damage for some strange, weird, and bizarre reason. It's totally not my fault.
Can't believe game's fucking up like this.
Yeah. Although, speaking of taking damage, this is another one of my favorite spots in Versus. Because if you get held up, oh my gosh. If you get held up here at all, with all these different doors and all the balconies and everything, you can really easily get separated by smokers and jockeys and chargers, and you can get punished for it.
Or just forced to spin around in circles in the same area for entirely too long.
Yes.
Also, it took us a really long time to realize that, much like in an earlier area, there's multiple routes down there. Normally we just go through those doors and take that drop, but I'm gonna go around this way.
Yep.
And you reach down to this ground floor. And you can
It's a
actually even
little-
go through that doorway up there and not drop to this ground floor, but until you're into the next room.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah,
It's
this
crazy.
is a really well designed area, just in general.
It has plenty of options for the survivors and the infected, which is good.
Yeah. Also, these little glass beer bottles on this table always fool me into thinking that there's a Molotov here. Every time.
Francis, use your first
Well, now
aid
they're
kit.
gone. Good luck.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll never be confused again.
Never say never.
I don't know if I would phrase it quite that way, because from my point of view, you're confused all the time. For example, you use Celsius.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Fire in the hole!
Good. We're on the same page here.
Yes, and you're not on the Celsius page, which is unfortunate for you.
God, when is other people gonna get fucking good?
Yeah,
And just
we
go
as
with
Americans
Kelvin,
have
like
to
me.
do math every time we talk to you dense foreign fucks.
Elvin Master Race.
Kelvin's just Celsius with a different starting point.
Yeah,
Kelvin's a
it's true.
joke is what it is.
I mean, yeah, that too.
That's why I chose it.
You know, I can think of plenty of obscure measurements for length and weight, but I can't think of many for more obscure things like temperature or light.
Yeah,
There's
obscure
actually
things
like
temperature,
5
yeah.
measurements for temperature, I think. I would have to go back and find the others, but I saw like a funny picture. That was like a... So the idea is that, at least when it comes to, heights, is that 0 meters is the same thing as 0 feet. 0 pounds is the same thing as 0 grams. However, 0 Kelvin, 0 Celsius, 0 Fahrenheit, and 0 of these other two are all completely different.
I don't want to sound like a...
Yeah.
And so it was a Mexican standoff between those ones, whereas the others were just shaking hands.
I've heard there's a needle in here.
No, I've had enough. I'm done shooting up. I'm done with the drugs. Beryl
Yeah, I
can
think
have
now
the
it's
drugs.
Beryl's turn.
It's Beryl's turn to do drugs. You should
What did-
say
what
something
did
funny
Jenner's
and have
son do?
hallucinations because you're drunk. Like on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, well, holy fuck, there's a tank right there.
Behind you!
Oh, he's right.
There's a charger there. Didn't seem know he should have been doing.
I think I really hurt something.
Yeah.
Anyway, that gas station crescendo is a lot of fun in Versus. It's a good zone for pouncing, charging, smoking.
Weapons over here!
Yeah, it's usually where this map ends in Versus.
And there's frequently
Sometimes
a tank
one or
right
two
after
people will get past it, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought for a while that we got a guaranteed tank after that event because it just always seemed to happen.
yeah, this time we got it at the beginning instead.
Oh my.
Does anyone know how to...
Okay.
it. Nice job.
What? How did you?
What,
Oh my!
what in the goddamn?
I never knew you could actually walk on this.
Yeah,
Alright,
I just
doesn't-
realized that though.
Yeah, it doesn't
not
actually
really
go
going
anywhere.
Worth trying.
Watch your ass! Watch where you point that thing!
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't actually go anywhere, but that's neat. Are you guys getting really bad lag stutters?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
got.
I got a
massive
lag spike
spike.
right there.
Okay, it's a server issue then.
Oh, hey, there's the wish.
Get him. Get her. Show
Oh,
them
no.
who's boss.
Oh, man. Ah. She didn't appreciate my advances.
You made eye contact. It's like a gorilla.
Yes. Yes.
It's like a smooth, sexy, big booty Latina gorilla.
A girl,
Rest in peace,
Illa.
Harambe.
Haram babe.
Yeah, we often don't actually see this area.
I wouldn't quite phrase it that way, but okay. Let's try not to sound like shitters all of the time.
Well, it's not shitters. It's just that it's a lethal.
We just
it's a
don't do
It's
this
just
in
we're
campaign
really,
a lot.
really good at playing zombie
Yes.
Yeah.
and not human.
Oh, there's a gun over here.
Okay.
What gun?
I'm not sure if that's good or not. 1 second.
Watch where you shoot.
No, just tier 1s. God damn it.
Oh, I didn't realize there was another way.
Yeah.
And
Wasn't
I
quite
like
as
that this
eventful
map
as I thought
has
it
so
would be.
many just opportunities for slightly different routes.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily game changed or anything, but
Actually-
they matter.
Speaking of slightly different routes, I'm going to go through this basement, and we'll see what that's different.
You're right.
You know, yeah, we never go through this basement. That's true.
I hear a witch, though.
Though I will say that I think this is probably one of the weaker parts of this campaign.
Yes. Fred, could I get your health kit, please? Thank
Yeah,
you.
this apartment section's definitely not particularly great, so it's not a huge shame that we usually miss out on it in person anyway.
Yeah. More than anything, it's just kind of confusing to navigate.
It's one of those things where really tight hallways and samey buildings are easy to understand in real life, but not in video games.
Yeah.
Fire ammo.
If that's a sensible thing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we would have come in alternatively.
Yeah.
Guess we might as well keep going up the story.
Oh, she's right in the
Oh,
staircase.
there she is.
Weapons over here.
I'll do it.
Oh, no, there's a fire
Get
escape.
her. Oh, you actually got her for once.
I'm on the roof.
Dang.
There was a
So am
zombie.
I.
Oh, that was you.
Oh my gosh.
Bullshit.
Fuck me.
So there were like 2 ways to enter this building, 2 ways to get to the roof, 2 staircases. Like, it's nice.
Well, at the very least, we know which way to go.
Yes. although
Personally,
once
I
you get
don't
to...
think going across these rooftops is particularly well telegraphed.
Yeah.
It's one of those cases where you don't really have a choice, so that's good enough. And
And then you get
supposed to
into
just,
this final area.
go down through this house until you can find its basement.
Lock that door.
Yeah, I think when we first played this chapter was what made me think, or that chapter we just played was what made me realize that this is actually a really well designed campaign. Because that whole thing, aside from the awkward bit in the apartments that are right next to each other, felt like a pretty authentic Left 4 Dead campaign.
You know, one thing they could do to make this a little bit better, like this one little spot here. I feel like these 2 windows should be like actual windows
Oh,
with, I don't know, like some
shit.
like grates in front of them, like so you can just shoot out of it. You get your little shooting gallery without having to.
Yeah, I'm
Without-
not sure that's a great idea, but I'm not, just because of how it would affect infected spawning and versus.
Well, honestly,
Because,
I think
like-
you could just extend this area, and it wouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah,
Like what I want is just, I always really loved the exit door for the simple fact that it's basically just a little shooting gallery for you to do shit. While you wait for
Yes.
that one jackass to come back.
Right.
Or that one guy to burst open the door and just sprint for his life.
Yes.
And now this is one of those sections that's just a lot of fun in versus.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's prime material for all of the special classes, honestly. Like the hunters can be coming off of that rooftop over there, chargers barreling through, jockeys, spitters, smokers, boomers. All of them have just prime opportunities to cause trouble right out the gate.
Yeah.
And you can even hit a tank the second that you step out of that and onto this curb.
This is one of the spots where I fucking love being a jockey because there's so many nice little nooks and crannies you can force someone into.
Bunch of guns over here.
No.
And weirdly, there's always a tier 1 shotgun in this store.
Weirdly, strangely, perhaps
guess
even
it's here too.
unbelievably.
I have to believe it. I've seen it enough. But it's just strange that it gives us tier 2s in the safe room and then like 10 seconds into the level to tier 1.
There's
Oh,
a handful that do
explosive
that.
ammo.
You know it's all about style.
I wouldn't give up the firing for explosive.
Well, I would give up 18 rounds of fire ammo after 60 rounds of explosive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
especially in the case of an assault rifle. The Scar specifically is going to use 3 rounds every time anyway.
Oh, pipe. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this.
Oopsie.
All right.
You knock it off. No.
One of the things we like about
Fine,
Deadbeat
it's fine.
Escape is that a lot of these rooftops are hunter accessible.
Yep.
We love hunter pounces, don't we?
Yes,
Oh,
we
it's the
got
fucking
Yes.
best.
we've got the best 100 pounces in the business.
You know, there's usually more healing items in this area.
You
And
did
most
walk
of the
past
time-
pills, unfortunately for you.
Oh no. Yeah, usually we even find like a med kit or at least 2 pills.
Yeah.
Typically behind the dumpster.
There's a bunch of workmen in this campaign, which Jack doesn't approve of.
I hate working collar people, blue collar people.
The working class.
The lower class. The lessers. The
Trolls,
subhumans.
etc.
Laborers.
See, here's a flashing car that is alarmed.
Yes. And
See?
the only one, despite there being like 12 cars here. An act of restraint, perhaps?
I know, right?
You know, this is one of those alarm cars where I don't think it's in a particularly tough spot to avoid. And I feel like it would have been cleverer to put this one like at the top of the staircase coming up to this area.
No, I'd say that, like, in terms of... Oh, shit. In terms of, like, the versus side of things, I think that's a perfect spot. Like,
Yes,
I've
I do
gotten
think
lot of
it's a
people into
good-
that.
It's a good versus placement. For a campaign, it's not super interesting unless, you know, you're just shooting it as a demonstration.
Also, hang on.
What kind of idiot would do that?
Okay, I just had to check. The light was flashing again, so I had to make sure it was one of those ones that could or couldn't be reignited.
Figuratively.
Also, there's usually healing items in this area somewhere, which is
Yeah.
appropriate.
And this is another branching path. You can take a couple routes to get here. This area is a little bit easier for the infected to spawn in. They can spawn on top of that bus or on top of the buildings and the overpass. And you're pretty screwed inside of this tent.
It's an okay
Ah.
place to stop.
We
It's
got
pretty much just the
weapons over here.
spitters, and again, you can have tanks around here.
Yeah.
Now, I was telling you guys about the hypothetical gamer cave that I want. I was telling Khan earlier that Supergiant rolled out some new merchandise for Hades, and apparently they sold out fairly fast. Apparently rolled it out on like Tuesday, and they sold out on like a 1,000 print poster, and a T-shirt appears to be sold out, but they swear they're gonna restock it.
Oh no!
Grenade launcher, pills,
I'm going outside.
sensible idea.
Yeah, let's go ahead and walk through the laundromat and get out here to the gazebo.
Oh, I meant the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, okay.
But yeah, let's just go this way.
I mean,
I
because he's
heard
still
the
not
rumbling
here.
come from this way.
Is he in there with you, Con?
I have not seen him yet. Oh, there he is.
Grenade!
What?
Oh, but yeah, Fripp. So you were talking about the
Yeah, I was showing
Hades
Con
stuff.
some of the Hades merch,
Weapons here.
and they pulled out this fucking adorable plush toy of Medusa.
I am deeply worried about what's going to happen to that toy.
It wasn't exactly the most flattering image. Like, it's supposed to be really cute, but as grown men, like, we look at it and we have certain feelings about that pose.
You okay?
More
But I'm a grown-ass
importantly,
man, so I don't need a Medusa plushie, even though I do have 12-inch dolls of Jacket and Biker from Hotline Miami.
This
They're not dolls,
Well-
they're collectible figures.
They're action figures. They're 1/6 scale
Jeez,
action,
Mom,
fully
they're not
opposable action
dolls.
figures. Now we have
One-
this.
Jack, I feel like you more than anyone would understand my concern.
Oh no, don't worry. He'll get to see the picture soon enough. Man, the wallpaper in all of these hallways is just so
Oh, help. Help,
delightfully,
help.
terribly retro.
Oh,
We're coming to save you. Don't
I
worry.
wanted to point out something, which I find quite unusual. So we opened up a metal door to go through these,
like shit.
and then
Yeah.
I can get you
the doors themselves are double doors that you can close. I can't think of the last time I've seen that in a map, where there's an event door, but then another optional door you can close after it.
You're right. That doesn't get used often enough because it does match how like malls and things work. Well, no, I meant you have the shutters that go down when the mall is closed.
Yeah. And this is like some kind of, I don't know, hotel center, community center, I don't know, rec center.
I have no idea what this food building is supposed to be. There's nothing in it except for like couches.
The wilderness here makes me think of like a park area. So I was thinking it's maybe like the office for the park.
This is bad. Oh, yeah, this is messed up.
With grandma's wallpaper.
Yeah. That building was erected in the Carter administration, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good job. We've been having, oh my gosh.
I didn't even know that was there.
We've had some remarkably just wonderful, wonderful luck with witches.
Yeah, she was like behind the tree. I couldn't even see her.
I didn't hear music or hear crying or anything.
I could sort of hear the music, but that was about it.
Shit. This just hurts.
I
Anyway,
appreciate
there's a
Beryl getting in the way of the witch so that she stumbled along.
Yeah.
safe room
Very
inside of the
kind of you.
Ceta box. Come on, Jack. We can both limp there.
Everyone inside.
I'm holding W as hard as I can.
You should stop doing that. That's why your keyboard clacking is so fucking loud.
Shit. I need some
Oh, thanks a lot, Con.
It's all fun and games until someone gets shot, and then it's really funny.
That's hilarious. Remember, kids, safety third.
Humor first.
Remember, kids, the first rule of gun safety is have fun.
Honestly, I would throw a
Can't
pipe.
believe someone stole my med kit.
Do we have a pipe to throw? Yes, we do. Just one.
Implying that you ever would have picked up that medkit on your own.
Laugh
Thank
all
you
you
for correcting
want.
me.
Laugh all you want. But we can't post that on YouTube.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
I don't know how that only got one of us.
There's a damaged hunter up here. He's got, you know, Joker face paint.
I was going to make that same fucking joke. God damn it.
Just a damaged guy, yeah.
My favorite is I showed you guys that license plate I saw that was on a Jeep.
Hold up.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, so I might hard cut this afterward.
That's pretty nice.
Don't
It
step
was one
on
of the
snap.
coolest license plates I ever saw in my fucking life.
Weapons over here.
Anyway,
Yeah, there's
we're in the
a shit ton of
supply
ammo.
zone. There's all these rooms that may or may not be filled with supplies that we all want to check.
Yeah,
Barrel, I like that we did that at the exact same time, though.
I think we found 5 ammo boxes.
Ooh, there's an M60
Weapons
over
over
here.
here.
Oh man.
The really big gun. There was also an incendiary ammo box, which is useless on the M60. And if
But it
anything,
feels fun.
you would be obscuring all of our vision and fucking up our experience.
And it's really fun. I like doing those things.
Man,
It's sort of
I
like
always
friendly
wanted to try
fire,
one of
but
these
better.
things.
I'm gonna take the M60 and the fucking chainsaw.
Look at you.
The candle that burns twice as bright.
I never actually bothered reading the sign for it. Saint Roches. Roches?
Help! Help!
Roche?
Roche.
Hey, let's go to church, boys. I hope it's Calvinist.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of the nice thing about it. Like, there's actually too much stuff in here to load up on.
Yeah.
It's meant to be like
I'm
a
going back for
distraction.
drugs.
Goodness gracious, Kai.
You're welcome
Oh,
to stay.
man. Don't be joking with me. Like, right at the corner of the fence.
Don't be choking me, bro. Don't be joking me, bro.
You're pulling my leg. I hate jockey hitboxes. I hate them so much.
Come out and get jockeyed. We have you surrounded.
Bazinga, he says into the microphone several times, very loudly.
Yeah.
We got an unfinished watchtower, and there's a really big church. Honestly, despite its size, there's not a whole lot going on in here.
Yes. This whole area is unfortunately one of the weakest spots in Versus, for reasons which we'll explain later. Part of it is that it's kind of flat. There's not much to do in the church.
There's not good.
It's okay though,
vantage
because you can
points.
play the piano.
Yes,
Yes,
10 out
thank
of 10
goodness.
now.
10 out of 10.
Also, there's a ton of pipe bombs here, but I haven't seen any Molotovs.
I got a pipe bomb over here.
Yeah. Hey, Fred, come here.
What?
My name is Jack, and I have a problem.
Oh yeah, what is it?
That's a nice touch. The little, like, AA room or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, it's got a couple of rooms like that. The issue is that for special infected, they can't climb onto the roof of the church, at least not in any meaningful way.
Yeah.
If you get onto that lower point, you can sort of see, but you can't get up there.
Hello? Cover me while I heal.
And so it doesn't have too many vertical vantage points. There's the top of this building. There's like, it's just not great for hunters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's
this is the only place that you would really be able to get anything good with a hunter is from the top of there. And
We had
you can't
one.
actually go up there.
We had one versus game where you guys like stayed outside and one of you kept hanging out on the top of this Jeep and the rest of you like in the corners of this area.
Yes.
And it was just fucking miserable for the
It's
zombies to
insufferable.
spawn anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the forest back here is just... I mean, it's not like the forests in Blood Harvest and Death Toll. You do actually have to break line of sight using these trees. So it's extremely limited as to where you can spawn.
Let's hang out inside the little community center building
Roger, Dodger.
for the first wave.
Yeah, sure. We can show... Yeah, this is the reason why this campaign kind of falls apart. So you'll notice this room is a tiny little box. It has 2 entrances.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, you're my favorite strategy.
Yeah, this trash can obstructs zombie movement. including
Yeah.
human played ones. So you just drop it and store away and it fucks with them. It can even alter their pathfinding. They can break through this one wall in the kitchen between me and Jack right now. But the spawn
perfect.
restrictions make it so if the humans have like line of sight right here, is that you just can't really get into this building in any
Yeah.
meaningful way because again they can block that bullet with trash can, which stunts. It'll stunt chargers and things.
I think using
Honestly-
source engine physics objects like this is really funny, but it does completely destroy this map.
Also, it didn't happen for us, but you can have 4 throwables spawn in either of these tables as well as out here on these crates. And you
Yeah.
can just
Yeah.
wind it with 12 grenades
Ow.
inside of that building
Yes.
on a versus
And-
round even.
Yeah, this time we're going to go over to the church because that's where it gave us our absurd numbers of throwables.
Oh no, he's trying to snap me into a Slim Jim.
Oh my god! Thanks. Well, now I guess we get to go inside of the church. And hold out in here. Oh hey, toilet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hanging
Almost
out
gone for
inside of the main church room
Pipe bomb
is
here.
actually fairly fun.
This'll blow something up.
Yeah, usually you don't have like 8 grenades to help it, but yeah, it's a fun environment. Honestly, I kind of wish that the I mean, it's a real shame that that little community center thing on the right, or the little trailer on the side, is the way that it is, because it, as we said, it completely ruins Versus, and I'd much rather hang out in this area.
Yeah, it's we really do like this campaign. This versus is not nearly as competitive as it could be.
And we're all a bunch of tryhard. We want our Versus modes to be competitive and interesting.
Yeah, and also I want to make sure I win all of the time.
Weapons over here.
Oh, there's
Oh.
another fence there.
Alright, cool, the tank's dead. Let's go ahead and head up the watchtower. Because that's where the helicopter's gonna be.
All right, I'm throwing a vial.
Stay, bro!
Oh fuck!
No, don't heal me, you dickhead.
Fuck you.
I can't believe you're heel trolling me in my own video.
I didn't troll you, I helped you.
I had an adrenaline shot.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, but this one, his will last longer, so yeah.
No. You really had to, huh?
I didn't actually expect that to happen that way. Don't worry, you lived, right? Yeah.
You're fine.
See, it's okay. It's fair.
We 100% recommend this campaign, as we mentioned earlier. It's great.
Also, it doesn't have scavenge. We really wish it had scavenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the gazebo, the gas station, the finale, all of them probably would have been okay for scavenge. That would be a nice addition to this campain.
I don't think
It
the gazebo
absolutely
would
would have
work.
been better than most of the official ones, and I do
Yes.
think it would have worked for gazebo because you could have people going in through like the laundromat, that one weird building.
You can include
Yeah.
the hotel-ish thing,
I know.
as long
I
as you
don't think
plug the
that'd
hole
work.
at the end.
Damn, look at that 8 friendly fire, which is the fewest, and the most protections.
Oh yeah, well look at my accuracy.
That's
And
true.
check out the accuracy of how many fucking bullets they put in your ass at the end there.
Believe me, I felt it.